man. Welcome back to Tom Dave's Live. And today we have Heidi Torkko. Heidi, how are you today?
Fantastic, Tom. How are you?
Oh, great. I'm so excited that you could jump on here today. And if you don't mind, could you share with our viewers, tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so I am Heidi Torkko. I'm here in Portland, Oregon, or just outside thereof. And I have 4 grown children. I have grandbabies. I have a fairly busy life. And then I throw in a full-time or more than full-time real estate career, which I love.
Awesome. So what do you do with your spare time? What do you do for fun?
I think that I combine a few categories. So yard work is not only yard work, but it's exercise and it's therapy.
Oh, that's awesome. Multitask,
A
right?
lot of yard work, a lot of
Love
yard
it.
work.
Well, cool. Well, if you don't mind, can you tell us your real estate story? What inspired you to get into real estate in the first place?
Well, I think that because I have 4 children, I'm good at solving problems. I'm good at being Switzerland, bringing everybody together for a win-win. Fairly good at time management and protection. So those just rolled really well into a banking career that I had prior to real estate. And because of the fact that I am a go-getter and I don't clock out at the 40 hours, banking did not take me as far as I wanted to go. And so it actually was 2008. I'll back it up. Like 2005, 6, 7, when it was booming up here in the Portland market. One of my best friends was in real estate. She tried so hard to get me into real estate. I'm like, no, I love banking. I love banking. And then, of course, everything hit the fan and banking was bad. Real estate was bad. And I realized that, okay, at least in real estate, I can achieve whatever I want to achieve. There is no ceiling. It's as much effort as I want to put in. That's what I will get out of it. And so towards the end of 2008, I started looking into real estate and got licensed in February of 2009, which was deep crash or beginning crash up here in the Portland market. So it was a great time because I do work so hard, and it was a cleansing for the industry.
Wow. Well,
That's what
that's
got me
awesome.
in. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned that you're good at problem solving, and I just love that because that's what we do is we help and we serve and we help people
Yes.
solve their problems. So
Yes.
I'm going to put you on the spot. If you can share a recent client that you served where you solved their problem, whether they were a buyer or a seller, would love to hear a story sometime in the last year or so.
Well, it seems like every single client, there is problem solving that comes into play. Some are just more than others. So I would say some of the challenging ones where we were able to get through was probably one last summer where it was, we had a power of attorney handling a sale. I repped the buyer, and there were so many things wrong with the property and a real resistance to making anything right. And so we managed to come to agreement. My clients, the seller, everybody gave a little bit and closed the transaction. My clients on that one are happier than ever in that home. And so that's what makes me happy.
Well, that's awesome. And a lot of your skill is in negotiating as well. So that's awesome. Well, I was really excited to hear that you've joined eXp Realty, and you could have joined with your caliber and capability. You could have joined any real estate brokerage. what inspired you to join eXp Realty?
Well, first off, let me say that prior to joining eXp, I was my own independent and brokerage. And I love that because I like things done a certain way. And I am a go-getter, so I don't need somebody to watch over me. However, I also realized that I love real estate. I love helping clients. I don't love all of the brokerage ownership component. I don't love all of those responsibilities and tasks. So I wanted to take those off my plate. And that's what prompted my investigating some different brokerages. And I'm very familiar with the brokerages, especially here in the area. But what really drew me to eXp is the brokers that are there. A few of them I know very well. The leadership, I watched videos, especially during the summer when we were talking about the NAR settlement and how that would roll out and how it would affect us. I feel that the videos that were eXp led by eXp leadership were the most believable. They were quality. It was eXp proactively spending millions on attorneys to make sure that there's an understanding and make sure that their brokers were protected. So I think that was what got me a little bit closer to eXp. And then all of the benefits of the residual income that we can create by being a part of this amazing organization was another piece, because I'm not getting any younger. And I thought, let's start planning for the future in a more solid way. The Icon program was great, to where you're going to cap, and then of course I'm going to Icon. I have no doubt. So at that point, then it's another benefit that's refunded in stock, and there's just so many options. So there's so many good things about it. I think what kind of slowed me down a little bit is I'm not a gamer, so that the world component was a little bit of a reach for me, but I'm open to it now because everything else is so fantastic. It's like, okay, just go outside my comfort zone, learn it, get comfortable with it, and then fly by it. So that's how I looked at it.
I love it. That's great. Well, and with you being an independent brokerage, just the fact to not have the capital risk or the broker liability any longer is just amazing. So, well, Heidi, thank you so much for jumping on here. And if anyone wants to reach out, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
I'm old school. You can text me, you can DM me, but I prefer the phone call because that's where I can really learn and listen and get to know people. So I would say my phone number, 503-351-9716.
Awesome. Well, Heidi, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you. Welcome to eXp.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah, if any of you all have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Heidi or myself, and we'd love to serve. So thank you. Thanks, Heidi.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
See you later.